And that's pretty much how AJ and the Cool Kids was born, man. Like, we feel like just because you have autism or you have a disability don't mean that you can't be cool and you can't be yourself.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. That's what it's all about. Giving back to the community, recognizing that it's more people that's going through the same things that you are going through, but all at the same time, and getting that information and awareness out there and try to make a difference, man. That's what it's all about.
In a nutshell, I'm on my Nipsey Young Dolph ish, man. They Leos just like me.
Okay.
They definitely inspired me in what they did and the impact they had in the community. And I'm not saying I'm neither one of them, but I'm thriving to be that person to make the world a better place than what I found it.
That's awesome, man. Awesome.
I like it.
We gotta keep that going, man. More people gotta feel that way, man. We gotta, uplift our people, man. A lot of times people have the info, but they keep it to themselves, or what I'm saying.
Don't you just hate that?
Yeah, So man, we just gotta keep uplifting our people, man.
Man, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro.
No,
but I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and life insurance came up. Actually, my boy Mario, he's in life insurance. Been in life insurance for years. And he was like, bro, he said, you know how rich people stay rich? I said, how? He said, bro, they get whole life insurance.
Yeah.
And you pay on the policy. That's how the rich stay richer.
Become your own bank.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's we was talking about that a couple episodes ago, because Kev got that, man. It's a shame because
what Kev got? Do I need to call Kev when this is over?
Right.
No, I'm still trying to figure out all the details of it, but I just know my parents told me a couple of years ago about don't get term, get whole life.
Yes.
It's better for you. So
yeah.
I'm still doing research, but
Well, I have a video that I sent to Will and Mark. If I find the video, of course, with your permission, I'll send it to you. And when this is over, we can all get in a group chat, and I'll send it to both of you guys so you'll have it.
For sure. I like, because you was talking about too, like business credit too, man. I'm trying to establish my business credit too, man. So
what you got so far?
Nothing. I got a business. I got a LLC. I tried to what is it called? I tried to get a credit card, so I'm still waiting to see, the result on that. But I did it the other way. People say don't put your a personal guarantee. So I did a personal guarantee.
That's the best way to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, I got good credit. Why
I mean, we can have this conversation offline for real. I really don't want to go too deep into it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's personal information gonna be shared between us.
Right.
So we could chop it up offline as far as
for sure
what I learned. I mean, I don't mind dropping the gym, but when it becomes personal,
you
know what I'm saying. I would rather for us to chop it up offline.
Yeah. Okay.
But I got you.
Okay.
Yeah,
just get my number from Will. I got you.
All right. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I'm over here on location in Youngstown, Ohio. In the hotel.
I've only been out there once.
You been to Youngstown? You been to the Yo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you know about that? Yeah, this is my hometown, man.
I really didn't. To be honest with you, I really didn't get to experience as an adult. I experienced it when I was a kid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I couldn't tell you how it was as an adult, but everybody that I surround myself with, they said they went out there. They said it was all right. It's hood as hell, but they said it's all right.
Right. That's about right. That's about right.
I think everybody in this daggone show right now is from some type of hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just gotta know how to move like you do anything else.
Exactly. That's all it's about.
I just came back from Chicago. I took my wife there for her birthday.
Okay.
Man, Chicago is beautiful, bro.
Really?
That's one place I gotta go at.
The pizza is amazing. Deep dish. I had a deep dish.
That's awesome to hear, man. Because you
I had like chicken sausage.
Normally,
chicken
all
sausage
you hear
and spinach.
is the negative about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
man.
awesome.
Chicago's dope, man.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just like any other. It's just like any other place, bro. As long as you know how to move, you mind your business.
Yeah,
it's straight.
So
okay,
let's get into it, Chris. What we want to talk about tonight? Let's talk about it.
Well, you hit us up with the Resourceful versus Ghetto. What did you mean by that?
Okay. So where's the line, right? Where's the line between being resourceful or ghetto? Like, I grew up in the age sometimes, antenna, you stuck a daggone hanger in that mug and twisted around, you know what I'm saying? With some tinfoil. You know what I'm saying? Is that resourceful or is that ghetto? You know what I'm saying?
That's resourceful.
That's resourceful.
That's resourceful.
You know what I mean? But y'all also know me. You know me, right? Like,
we're gonna take it to the next
I'm
level.
gonna take it all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
If I got a beater and the bumper falling off, I'ma zip tie that joint. To me,
that's ghetto. That's ghetto. That's ghetto.
That's resourceful, baby.
That's ghetto. That's ghetto.
That's resourceful, but it's a beater. Like, why am I put some money in a beater when I want that joint to die anyway?
It's better than
you asked the question.
Right.
How you gonna be mad at our answer, bro?
I'm not mad at it. I'm just giving a different perspective of it. You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing that crap since we was kids, man. You out of bounds, bro.
Hey,
and you just said, what about your tire or your brake pad or something that fell off?
Oh
man, run them joints all the way till they fall off, baby.
This dude, yeah, man, his whole brake pad fell off, man. Like,
who, Will?
Yeah, like
I believe it too.
Yeah, up the street from the crib, man. I was like, because he was rolling dirty for a minute. You hear him scraping. I'm like, all right, man. I come from that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, used tires, all of that. Like, so yeah, man. But he was rolling so dirty, man. And I think was we together? Like,
yeah. No. I was 5 minutes from the house, and then when I got to the house, I called you, and I was like, "Yo, I think something fell off my car."
Oh yeah, so we rolled back up there. We see the whole damn brake pad on the side of the damn street.
So before this goes any further, I known Will all my life. Pretty much raised each other. I'm just older than him and Mark.
Okay.
So the $1 million question is, Mr. Will, did you not change the brakes because you was lazy, or did you not change the brakes because you didn't have the money?
No, I had the money. It was more of I'm lazy. I admit I'm super lazy, and I will ride everything out until it becomes fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's my issue. Like, that's my problem.
You put more damage. You can have more damage to the car.
Exactly. But you better make sure Mama shit straight.
Oh yeah, nah, she dropped the good joint, you know what I'm saying? She took that from me.
Because she'll put her foot all the way up in your ass, and I will too.
So you know Sam then.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I man, that might be something that we can't even talk about. That might be something we gotta talk about offline. Because if we tell that story, oh my god,
no, I didn't went through the whatchamacallit story, the bachelor party story. All I'm
gonna say is Hangover 1 and 2 ain't got nothing on me, Willis, and Mark.
Oh yeah. I think I done heard about it. I ain't never heard the stories.
Man, Willis ain't even supposed to be married, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, what's that movie called? What's that stuff that be happening in movies where the bride leave the groom at the altar?
Yeah.
I was about to be the groom, now was left at the altar. Damn. Like real talk. Like, man, 20 minutes before showtime.
We had fun. And then I was like, you know what? If Will can get married, I know I can get married. This dude is crazy.
He gave you confidence. All right.
He definitely gave me confidence.
Silly, man. Silly. All right. Well, let me give one. So a Ghetto versus Resourceful, right? What about I guess I already know the answer, but I remember when I was living on the east side of Youngstown, had my own crib, and my neighbor, like I had two neighbors, you know what I'm saying, one side and the other side. The one side neighbor had a extension cord going all the way past my house to the next neighbor because they rent, you know what I'm saying, they license got cut off. Is that ghetto or resourceful?
That's ghetto.
Resourceful, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
what are we talking
like
about?
They family.
That's
They was family.
resourceful.
Yeah.
Hey, that's resourceful, man.
It's
I'm
ghetto
telling
as
you.
hell, but it was resourceful.
It's resourceful. I mean, if y'all want to talk about, so y'all act like sharing Netflix passwords and all that stuff ain't ghetto then. But to me, that's
we ain't
resourceful.
saying
They ain't ghetto.
Yeah,
That's
that ain't
resourceful.
ghetto. Yeah,
Ain't
that's
ghetto.
Why
resourceful.
isn't it? That's sharing.
How's that
That's
ghetto?
sharing.
How's
That
that
ain't
ghetto?
Because you mooching off of somebody else.
Mhm.
That's what you call mooching, right?
It's
But
mooching.
But what I'm saying is how that's my bad, bro.
No,
what
you
I'm
good.
saying is that's more resourceful to me because it ain't like you a stranger and I'm asking you for your password. You my man. Like, yo, like I'm fucked up right now. I got a little joint over and I ain't got no money in the bank. Let me go on and get that so we can do Netflix and chill or whatever we on.
Hey, he set it up perfectly. Like you
That's
can't.
resourceful, bro.
right.
That's
But
just
wait,
like
that one.
that's just like you know, when you got an older brother or something or whatever, and you know you ain't supposed to be drinking because you ain't 21, and you tell your homeboy, your big brother, hey, go in there and get us a bottle of such and such and such and such, because you know if I go in there, they're gonna card me, and you know your brother or whoever I got an even better one.
Hold you down.
Y'all all know, and I think this happened to. No, I won't say that. We were younger. Somebody between Willis and Mark, one of them fools, he said, "All right, I want this one, but bro, I probably was Willis' ass. He's like, bro, you gotta take the L one. The other one, she kind of a booger bit, bro. You gonna have to take the L for me, bro."
Yeah.
I said, all right, fuck it, man. I'm gonna take the L for you so she won't be cock blocking.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
What's
still,
that? No. What is that? That's resourceful.
That's
That's
definitely resourceful.
Yeah,
You my man.
That's
Yeah.
resourceful right there.
To me, anything that is not visible to the eye. So when Chris, you talking about running a whole damn extension cord.
That shit was orange too.
Yeah, so
that shit stood out.
when the shit is visible, and that's what I consider ghetto. But sharing a password, that's resourceful. Yeah,
That's resourceful, bro.
Yeah, that
You holding your boy down because he ain't got the funds to take her out, and he got a little joint over.
Hey, speaking
Your
of
shit
that,
paid up for the month. Go on, give me that, man.
speaking of that, they said that they about to crack down on sharing passwords.
Yeah, like $2.99, something like that.
That's what it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At a
I think
household.
they've been saying that for a good minute now.
Right.
But no, they really trying to do it now because people be sharing. I mean, I know I'm guilty. Like one of my boys, you know what I'm saying? We split it down the middle. I got like 4 or 5 joints that I pay for, and he got like 4 or 5 that we pay for. And
See, that's resourceful.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with my sister, you know what I'm saying? I gave her my Peacock password. She gave me her Showtime joint because it's shit that we want to see. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
It's
So
coming on Peacock, I want to see.
Okay.
What it was.
So
Go ahead.
let me
That
ask you
Bel Air
this.
joint straight.
Yeah, that's
Bel
what
Air,
we got it for, but it's something else. That's
Yellowstone. I watched Peacock for Yellowstone. But let me ask y'all this.
All right.
Now, I think I don't know if Tony on it. I don't think I ever put Tony on it. But I've been bootlegging since bootlegging.
What
So
do you
it's
consider bootlegging, bro?
like bootlegging TV.
Oh hell yeah,
So is bootlegging resourceful or is that ghetto?
man. That's resourceful, man. You doing what you gotta
Come
do.
on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
resourceful.
Well, you know the answer to that.
All right, whatever.
Cable
But
is too damn high.
Yeah.
Cable high as damn giraffe pussy, bro.
Yeah.
Heard that before. I'm gonna use that shit though.
I thought that was some DMV.
Nah,
That's some shit he done came up with himself.
That's some shit I done came up with sitting around.
Nigga talking about he looking up at giraffe pussy. That's funny. Okay.
Hey man.
I got a question for y'all. I know we kind of on a light note, but I want to get a little bit serious, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Why don't our community, a black community, say "I love you" to each other? Why is it so? I ain't gonna say frowned upon, but like uncomfortable for us to say.
You gotta make it more specific though.
We not conditioned. We not conditioned, Kev.
Yeah.
We're not conditioned, bro. Like, I'm actually about to actually got an opportunity to be the executive producer for this. Not a producer. I'm sorry, executive director. I'm the executive director. I'm about to do this. It's like a. I'm gonna make it like a. You know how like women do like women retreats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do all male black retreat, black man retreat. And somebody asked me something, and this actually pertains to what I'm about to say. You know how like when you was a kid, your dad or whoever the man in the house was, with uncle or whoever, sometimes even your mom, if they playing both roles, they'll be like, if you start crying, I'm gonna give you something to fucking cry for.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that is. You making me, I want to cry. You withholding me from crying, or burying my feelings.
Yep.
Damn.
So now when I get older, I'm not saying it's cool or it's right, and I definitely don't condone it, but I kind of believe, I'm starting to believe that's the reason why a lot of men aren't emotional, and women are like, yo, like why my man isn't emotional, why he isn't nurturing. I mean, not nurturing, but why he isn't like what I need for him to be emotionally. And I feel like that's part of the reason why.
I mean, that's a good point. I never even thought about that though. That is a good point. You know what I'm saying? I think I'll speak for myself. You know what I mean? Raised around uncles and stuff like that. A man that was raised with in the household, just my dad and like 6-7 other women, you know what I mean? And that's everything that went on. 4 sisters, 2 grandmas, you know what I'm saying? And a throw in a random somewhere. But as men,
what?
Yeah, what's the throw in?
My mom was a pastor, so she would just take in and be like, Jesus loves you type of thing. You know what I mean?
Got that. Okay.
Yeah. She was just taking people. And most of the time they was female. But what I wanted to say was like this. You exactly on the point where you say that, Tony. You know what I mean? Like, what you want to cry for, I'll give you something to cry about. You know what I mean?
We experienced that shit with me and you and Mark grew up bad. Like, like if you did feel some type of way about something, you better suck that shit up till you get inside, because if you go outside, shit, you pray now.
Yeah, and then it's almost like you ever have it on them fights or whatever when you so angry, the shit you want to let that emotional release come out, but you don't know when it's come out. And I know I speak for myself, that emotional release as a kid came out when I was fighting. Like, I'll beat the brakes off some dude, and I'm like, crying. You know what I'm saying? Don't even know why the fuck I'm crying. Like, I just won fight. You know what I'm saying? I beat you know what I'm saying? But I'm crying and shit. But like, Chris, she posted a message in the group chat, and it's funny. I'm not gonna go the way I wanted to go with it, but it's funny because she was like, women, we want your man to be too emotional. We want your man to be emotional, but not too emotional, because if you cry, you weep.
Exactly.
That's the same. You put that in that video, and I was like, God damn. Like,
so it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where's the balance at though? Where do you get that balance at? You know,
I personally feel like, and I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm passionate about this. I feel personally, with all the mental health things going on and all that stuff, I feel like you gotta do what's best for you. Like, bump what your partner talking about, because she can in my opinion, I feel like she can get up and be like, this ain't working. I get up
Right.
with you, and you still got to deal with that emotional hurt and pain. You know, even in the black community, depending on who you talk to, they feel like it's weak to go talk to a therapist.
Yep.
That shit ain't weak.
Nah, shit, I do it twice a week.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Cause you know what I'm saying? You saw me when I was I think everybody seen me when I was been low for a little bit or whatever. But yeah, like
what is it about like dudes? What about let's make it specific, like dudes saying like I love you to other dudes, like you know what I'm saying, like you said, like you know Will since y'all was little, like you know what I'm saying. I think even in the conversation that we had earlier this week, like you was like, hey man, you know I love you, you know what I'm saying, like it was just smooth, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like I know for me,
I do, bro. Like that's the little brother I never had, man. This dude is crazy.
Right.
I gotta. I don't know, man. Will drive me crazy, bro. Will drive me crazy.
You know, I know it.
Yeah,
I love him to death, man. I would do anything for him, man. He a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I done took the blame for a couple of things he had going on, even though, you know, I know his old lady didn't believe me, but I just went in and took the bullet twice. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He got to go home and live with this lady. I don't.
But I guess what I'm trying to frame it as is like I love Will too, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I told him, but even me saying
it don't feel comfortable though.
Yeah, it don't feel like. How did you get to the point, or what is it that you're able to just say it like freely or just comfortably? You like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something like maybe how I was raised or whatever. It just make it so like weird, like you know what I'm saying, to say it. Like,
I mean, for me,
you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, for me, you know, like I said, you know, and I hate to sound like our neighborhood is the worst neighborhood,
right.
but from where me and Willis come from, like the price of life is cheap. You know, here today, gone tomorrow. Like I've had so many friends that I've literally kicked it with, and the night of or the day after, like I found out they got gunned down or something crazy like that. So I always try to make it a emphasis to check in to make sure they straight. You know, tell them I love them and I appreciate them, and you know, always just try to get them their flowers just in case, because I don't never want them to wonder that I didn't care about them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like
that. I think personally, to answer your question in a nutshell, I think it just depends on the person for real, and how comfortable are you in your own skin as a man?
Yep.
I want to hear what you got to say.
1,000%.
What you got to say, Kev? I want to hear what you got to say.
Well, I think it's all about how comfortable you are with saying it. Like with me, how I grew up, my family, and I had both parents in the house, but it was randomly said, you know. In our eyes, we know
right
that we love each other. Like we didn't feel like we had to say it every time or every other day, like, hey, I love you. You know, it was a given, you know, like how we communicate. Like with my parents to this day, like I talk to especially my mom like every other day or maybe sometimes every day for the whole week, you know, depending on what's going on. But it never, like after the end of the conversation, I love you never said, you know.
Yeah.
So like, I think it's just how you, like how I was, how I was raised, because just like affection in itself, like that's hard for me. Like with my wife now, like she tells me like you need to be more affectionate and all that, and I'm trying, but what I think I'm doing good at, that's just like the bare minimum, you know, like
surface level shit.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get better, man. But I think it's just how you was raised, because, like, to be honest, like with my parents, I can't really remember seeing them being like affectionate towards each other.
Yeah,
you know, like I literally can't remember. Like, I remember the time when me and my mom went to San Diego to visit my brother, and he was about to get on the plane, and like I was like, oh, they about to kiss, or they about to show some kind of affection. And it was like, you know, like, I'm like, you know, like, I'm like, huh? Like, but
Pops was a G.
Yeah, like, go ahead.
Can I ask you a question, Kev?
Yeah.
Do you have any kids, bro?
I got one.
Okay. I mean, if I can give you any advice, I would want you to make sure that you display what you didn't see. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a boy or a girl? Or
it's a boy. It's a boy.
Okay. So if I can give you any advice, which I know you didn't ask, but I'm sorry, I'm going into big brother mode. This is probably something that I would tell Will, because I'm always on Will ass about something. I would want you to, and it may take some time, but I would want you to start showing that affection towards your wife. So when your son gets older, he'll know that it's okay to show that affection to his significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to start doing the things that you didn't see in your life, that you instill that into your son.
Right. Now with my wife, like it's, if it don't come from me, it's gonna definitely come from her, because like she all about that. So like the I love you, the hugs and kisses and all that stuff. He's getting it, you know. I ain't gonna say not directly from me, but
your son's gonna operate. But your son is watching you, bro.
Right.
So your son is gonna move however you move.
Right.
So if he sees you doing that, he know it's okay to do it when he becomes a man. You know, when he starts developing into a man. And I'm not saying, you know, every time you see your wife, you.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Just show him that it's okay to show affection. You know, real men cry. You know, they express themselves, their feelings. You know, they know how to govern themselves accordingly.
Yeah.
But check this. I got a personal, but I'm a start off with this. Chris, you got a son.
Yep.
So I know it's super easy, and I got 4 daughters. I know it's super easy for me to just give my daughters a hug and say I love them, and give them a peck on their cheek or the top of their head. Like, you know what I mean? Super easy for me.
Yeah.
Take all their money, baby. Take all Will's money. Take all his money. Drive him crazy like he drives me crazy.
But I always think about if I did have a son, would I be, and I'm still, I have to make it a point to be that affectionate, you know what I'm saying? That affectionate in the type of way. Like, those my babies, you know what I'm saying? I care, but sometimes my actions don't show it, because like I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. I'm making the money, I'm buying you stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure you're taken care of, but you don't see it. So I try to make sure that you see that I love and take care of you by, you know, giving you a hugs. Or even with my oldest, every day before she go to school, I make a point to text her and say, hey, I love you, have a great day. Even if she don't even like the shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you that, because someday,
awesome.
one day you're gonna remember it, you know, when, and it's gonna hit you when it needs you. You know what I mean? When it needs you, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, if I had a son, I don't know if I'd do that. You know what I mean?
Well,
that's the way I was raised.
I mean, if I could be honest, the reason why I'm so comfortable saying what I said to Will. I mean, I'm sorry, to Kev. You got a son too, right, Chris? You have a son, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the reason why I'm so comfortable with saying it because I was, I'm pretty much in Kev, and I grew up pretty much like Kev. It sounds like I didn't ever see my parents' affection and telling each other I love you, whatever. So, like I said, when I had a son, I'm like, yo, like I gotta change what I didn't like or what I didn't see growing up. I need to make sure that my son knows that I love him, that I care about him, that I love his mom, that I show affection to his mom, that I'm not raising my voice at his mother, that I always treat his mom with respect, so forth and so on.
Yeah.
Because he's going to follow my lead.
How did you know that that's important though? Because like for me, like I grew up just, the same way. But, until like I talked to like Will and Kev and other people, like just naturally, like, I don't show that affection, to my son. And I didn't know like, okay, it takes something like, I gotta be proactive about like showing them, and a lot of times it's my daughter, like, because she, she the oldest, but she'll always like initiate, the affection or whatever. All right, Dad,
she's a daddy's girl, probably.
Right, exactly. But when I see that, it's like, okay, I will bring my son over to give him a hug, But I think if it was just him, he would have probably grew up just like me, like, like,
yeah, bro, we got as black men, bro. I know being a parent doesn't come with instructions.
Right. Yeah, you don't get no rule book.
Believe it or not, I consider myself Will's big brother, but Will has definitely helped me become the man I am today. We've had a lot of dope conversations about fatherhood and being a husband and so forth and so on.
That's awesome.
But because I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as shit. But it started coming naturally to me because I started surrounding myself with men who have children.
Yep. Yeah.
I would say this. Tony had his first house when we was probably like 21, 22. Okay. Tony was probably like 24.
Yeah,
Tony,
I was 24.
Tony was 24, and he put me on game. He had his own crib, basement with a bar, all that stuff. He was the king of the parking lot. I remember Tony brought a brand new Crown Victoria. Doing things,
okay,
killing it. You know what I'm saying? And I always looked at that. I'm like, damn, I want to do that. I ain't got to get there, but I was watching. You know what I'm saying? Like always taking it in. Like it was cool chasing bras, all that other type of stuff.
Come on, man. We can't be talking about that on here, man. We done some things, man, that we gotta talk about offline.
Nah, we try our best to keep it real.
We keep it real, but one of the moment.
Well, these stories need to be talked about offline.
Yeah, no details.
Yeah, but no. But one of the biggest things that I didn't know what it was to own a home until I seen Tony own a home.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he's been doing that since 24 years old, bro. But think about it. In the military, you do that shit all the time. He ain't have no VA home loan, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Just got it from the mud and was getting it. You know what I mean? And then he met his wife and elevated himself even more. You know what I mean? And I think she made him a better man. But
she definitely did.
Let me ask you a question, Tony. Oh, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, Will.
No. I'm gonna close this one loop on this section. I think this might open a can of worms, but the way in the time we was raised, saying I love you to a could misinterpret it as
gay.
As gay. As being gay. So
that's probably where they come from. Yeah.
I mean, when I look at my uncles, you know what I'm saying, they had mad bras, you know what I'm saying, and they would bring me around, and me and my cousins and all that stuff, and they was womanizers. Like, let's be real about it. It was womanizers or whatever. So then, like, why I want to tell a dude that I love him because one of my uncles that I love him, they be like Ninja, what? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, they done did time, they done did all this stuff. Like, don't say that shit to me. Like, you need to be tough, you need to be strong. But there's a way
go back to the point I made, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but you can be now, today's culture, I envy him a little bit. Now I think they got a lot of leeway, but I envy him a little bit because they got the space to be more emotionally involved and express their feelings. To where when we had it, it was like, nah, bro. Like,
suck that in.
Suck that in. Like, you gay, you gonna get, like, we grew up AIDS pandemic, you know what I'm saying? The crack pandemic, all that shit. So
I will say, I think they did that to protect us, though. You know, I think that's what they thought that they were doing. You know,
that's what I was about to say. You really?
Yeah, I think that's what they thought. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, ain't nobody gonna slide on this real quick. We recognize game. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
and I think this culture is missing that. But where is the balance in that? You know what I mean? But let's get back to your question, though, Chris. What you got to say?
Nah, I was gonna switch it because you know, you pumping my boy up, man, Tony. You know, owning the home at 24. So my question was, like, when or what was put into you about credit, the importance of credit? Like was that ever, taught to you as a kid, or like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know me growing up, I didn't know nothing about credit. I got me a credit card at 18, bought some rims, didn't pay for that shit, and I was downhill from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, to be able to buy a home at 24, to me, that's telling me, maybe I'm assuming that you knew about credit, you know what I'm saying, at an early age, or like, what's your credit story?
Man, honestly, I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't, bro. Like, that shit was trial and error, bro.
Okay.
That shit was trial and error. But I was lucky enough to always surround myself with people older than me. Like, I've always been around people older than me. So, I pick up gems here and there, apply what I need to apply, and what I don't, I just one in one ear and out the other.
Right.
But you know what?
Say that's a credit to you, because a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, we all been around older dudes, but at that younger age, it's like, man, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be able to take it in, that's a
yeah. It was a point in time, where my mom, let's put it like this, my mom got tired of me sneaking girls through the window. And she was like, "Oh no, bro, you gotta get your own spot.
Go.
You doing too much."
I think one of the one of the most frugal and most level-headed, because I think we all level-headed, but I think Kev, he is frugal.
I heard frugal, and I started shaking my head like, yeah, Kev.
Kev is like, he'll spend money when he need to, but he don't spend, like, y'all know me, like, when it's go time, I'm like, fuck it, like I do, you know what I'm saying? But Kev is never like that. He's always even killed. Even killed. Like, I never forget the time Kev yoked me up by my arm, and I looked at him, I'm like, damn, Nick, you dang, like, yoking me up. Like, okay, I got it. I'm cool. I'm good. Like, all right, cool, got it.
You ain't gonna say what you was on, though. All right.
And I need to get better at that, because I know the wife, like, she gets on me, like, just because, you think it's like they doing too much, or, like, that don't mean, and like, they probably want to do whatever, and you gotta let them do them, let them live. Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, because it get to the point where I'm like, oh, man, what the hell they doing? Like, yeah. I feel like I gotta put a stop to it, because like, in my eyes, like, I just remember growing up, I just remember hearing, like, I'm gonna use like the club aspect, like, remember hearing females like, yeah, I'm gonna just let him buy me all the drinks for the night, you know.
Yeah.
And I take it as like I ain't gonna have my homeboy looking crazy out here, you know. So I'm gonna tell them like, hey, like, no, you don't need to do that. Like, chill out, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Unless y'all go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. I do the same thing you do, Kev. Don't feel bad. I personally don't give a fuck. Will get mad at me. I don't care. I call that holding my homeboys accountable.
Yeah.
Oh no, most definitely.
Because everybody that I have around me now, they hold me accountable for my actions, my words, my thoughts. And I personally feel like that's what we should do more as men. If you my man and I do something fucked up, you supposed to check me.
Yep.
Yeah. Instead of like, yeah, man, you have to do like encourage it. Like even though you know, it's wrong. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
That's bullshit. Fuck that. That's why we fucked up now.
We call them yes men. You know, yes men.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's yes men. You know.
Hell yeah.
And yeah.
That's how we make each other better men, better fathers, better community leaders, all of the above, what we want to see in the world. We do that by, if you my boy, I should be able to check you, and you know when I'm checking you, you know what you doing is fucked up. Yep. I'm open to getting checked too if I do something or say something fucked up.
Right.
Yeah. I see the consensus in this group. I'm the one that do the fucked up.
Hit dogs holler, bro.
No,
yeah. But I do appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't take any, like, I don't whatchamacallit, like what's offense. I don't take any I don't take any offense to it, because I know how I can get. Like when I'm in a moment, I'm just zoom, like don't whatever. And it does take me to be reeling back. But I know my personality. I like knowing people. I like knowing people's stories, and I'm not defending myself. But I think now in this phase of life that I'm in right now, I'm like, man, I don't want to put my boys. I don't want them to have to check me. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be calmer, try to be moody. But it's
real
through
quick though, real, like a lot of that, like it's some good in that too. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you be, you know, going, like, you know what I mean? Like even like for example, like, you know, the calling Tony. Like, you know what I'm saying? We over here brainstorming, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what can we do, you know, for the pod? You know what I'm saying? And he like, hey, hold on, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do, you know. So that's like real talk. Like, you know, a lot of times I procrastinate. So I a lot of times I admire you for being able to just go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta go ahead.
And I don't know, Tony, how old are you? Because I think we probably around the same age.
I'll actually be 39 on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm still a couple of years older than you. I'm 41 and
damn. Sorry. the Kevin
Hart, like damn.
Kevin Hart, damn.
You in your prime, Kev. Don't worry about them boys, bro.
But I just remember, like I think I told Chris and Will this offline, but before I joined the military, and like I think I had to drop out of college because, you know, I want to get my grades, and my parents was like, all right, if you ain't getting your grades, we ain't gonna be breaking our neck, you know, to try to put you through college. So I dropped out, and then it was just one summer day at my boy house, like we playing the game, and one of my boys' brothers, you know, he's like, hey, Kev, like, you know, if you want some money, you know, some extra money, you know, just drive me around, you know, and, you know, to these different places, you know, and I give you some money, some money for you. Just drive me around. And I was thinking about it, and I never forget my homeboy, like my best friend from to now. He's like, no, he ain't doing that shit. And I looked at him crazy. I'm like, what? Like, speaking for me, that macho, like, I'm like, what? Like, how you gonna talk? But he said, no, he ain't doing that. He said, no, and the dude was like, no, Carol, I got it. He's like, no, he ain't doing that shit. He good. And that shit, like,
real man check.
Yeah, like that shit registered. Like, he looking out for me, like, and that shit stuck. Like, that to this day, that shit still sticks to me, man.
That's
because
a real friend.
Yeah, that's a real ass friend, man. Like, cause like who knows? Cause like I said, this was before the military. Like, who knows what could have happened? If I would have just been driving him around. Cause it's some bad shit that happened to the brother. So like that could have been, that could have been me, like with him, type shit, But like that shit sticks to me, man. That's a real friend, and I think like to this day that sticks with me, and that's why it's like paying it forward, So with my boys, like, and I tell them if I'm doing too much and you want me like to kick rock, let me know. But I'm gonna give you my honest opinion in the moment. And then I'm like, it's on you now, It's on
man. Me and Will, Mark's group chat off the chain. Like we don't have no cut cards towards each other. Like we check each other instantly. Like, yo, what you did was fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
We always check each other, and you know what I mean. Like it ain't never no offense. Nobody don't be in their feelings. I mean, I guess because we known each other since we was 6 too. So.
Yeah,
I guess it's just a difference.
Hey, we gotta get Mark on the pod, man. We gotta get Mark on the pod.
That dude is crazy.
That's what I keep hearing, man. I'm like, I've never seen it. Like, I didn't kick it one-on-one with Mark,
bro.
In
Chris,
Hawaii.
don't let that calm shit fool you, bro.
Hey, Tony, I showed them the video of me looking for Sam and falling off the scooter, taking them L's.
That
right?
was the funniest shit ever, bro. So the story. If I could tell the story, Will.
Oh yeah, you can tell the story. I don't have no cars. I am who I am. But they ain't see Mark. They didn't see Mark.
Well, I'm about to tell them what happened.
All right, go ahead.
So normally when Mark get drunk, I'm the one who got to babysit him and Will. I stopped drinking so I can babysit him and Will.
You already know what time it is.
Oh man, I've seen this movie too many times. So we on the rooftop or whatever. Will has the bright idea to say, fuck it. We in Austin, we all grown men, we all married, we all gonna get drunk. Fuck it. So he buys everybody that's groomsmen a shot. It's like 8 of us. I didn't drink the shot. I gave the shot to Will because I already knew what this was gonna be. Sam comes to me and say, please make sure you watch my husband. I said, okay. So she walks off. I didn't pay no attention to it no more. So the event was over. We walking down 6th Street, going back to the hotel. Mark gets so drunk at the rooftop that he can't really walk. He can walk, but I think he got tired of walking, and he found this horse and carriage thing and decided to get on the horse and carriage. Him and his brother was drunk. They decided to get on the horse and carriage. So he says, do y'all remember the little Chinese dude from Hangover?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He gets on the thing and he says, Tony, I'm tired of you telling me what to do. Man, fuck you. And then literally after he said fuck you, the horse started riding off. So I said, shit. I said, fuck it. He know how to get back. It's all right.
Right.
So we still walking. Now I'm babysitting Willis. So Willis say, man, we gotta find Sam. We gotta find Sam. Sam lost. We gotta find Sam. I said, bro, we gonna find Sam. Calm down. It's this scooter up the street. You know, where we're walking towards this scooter. So he said, man, I gotta get back fast or we're gonna lose Sam. I said, so what you wanna do? He said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on this scooter so I can get there faster. I said, bro, don't get on the scooter, you drunk. He said, Tony, I got this. I'm an expert. I said, okay.
Yo, he an expert.
Yo, I've been riding scooters the whole week, though. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Sam been riding scooters the whole week. Scooter.
I don't know how many feet. I don't know how many feet he got. Next thing I know, he up in the air and rolls over and almost took out this white couple. And he was like, I think I broke my arm. I said, I told your dumb ass not to get on the fucking scooter.
I still got the scar from that shit.
So we get back on the thing.
Insert the clip.
His wife, Mark's wife, called him and asked me where was Mark at. I said, I don't know where Mark is. Mark cussed me out. He's on 6th Street, laying in the middle of the street. Like this is what I gotta deal with when I deal with these two.
Damn.
The strip ain't no joke in Austin.
Oh, we was having a good time. We had a good time.
No, you had too much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony, you know what I got out of that story?
What?
You started it off with Sam came up to you and was like, look out for my husband. I don't think I ever had that conversation with her.
I mean, because like I said, she knows
something though. Yeah, that
means like
I
said, she knows no matter what, no matter if Will is right or wrong, that I'm gonna take the bullet for Will.
Yeah.
Even though she know that I'm telling a lie and she know it's his fault, I'm still gonna take the bullet for Will because Will my man.
Hey, but that
what I'm taking from that, my little brother.
What I'm taking from that, she know I ain't shit. She like, nah, I ain't gonna trust this nigga. Like, I ain't gonna ask him.
Cause she don't really be around too much though.
Yeah,
she don't
that's
really
true.
Be
that's true. That's
she don't really be around. Like
and she told me dead to my face. She said, Tony, I know this is fucking bullshit, but since you the level head one out the crew,
yeah,
I'm gonna take it. I said, oh, so I got back to Will and I told Will ass off.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna check him in private, not in public. I'm gonna check him in private. I said, bro, you gotta stop this goofy ass shit.
I do it. It depends if I'm in the moment and how pissed I am. Cause I remember I got in Will ass in public, and it wasn't even his fault, you know. But he took the L from somebody else.
Damn.
That still hurts. That shit still irks me to this day.
Like, he took it. He just took it. Yeah.
No, I ain't giving no buck back. I was like, well, maybe I did do this shit. I don't know. But it turns out it wasn't me. So I was like, yes. But because we had a whole talk. We had a whole talk beforehand or whatever. And I was like, all right, don't do this. Don't. I got my man. I got my mind right. I was like, do not do this. And then the one thing did happen. I was like, well, fuck, did you not listen to the nigga? I was like, damn.
It wasn't me, right? It wasn't me.
No,
it wasn't you.
It was Safari. Yeah, Safari.
Oh, yeah. I know
and it was like literally like 20 minutes before like we had a conversation. Like, all right, this is what we're not going to do.
Yeah.
And like literally probably 20-30 minutes later, the shit happened. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm in a walking boot and I'm hobbling. I get off the goddamn couch, you know, walking, hobbling the wheel, and Will like he just taking this shit. And come to find out, the Safari who really did the shit, he said, "Oh yeah, that was me."
In your defense, that was some Will activity.
No. That's why I took it. I was like, well, maybe I did do it. I didn't know at the point. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I didn't think I did, but then I was like, damn, that do sound like you, don't it? I was like, okay, just eat this shit real quick, man. Like, damn.
All right, fellas, man, we at the hour mark. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Hey Tony, man, I really appreciate.
And we appreciate you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all for
always,
having me.
Tony.
Yeah, you could be a recurring guest whenever you feel like it, man. Real talk. I appreciate your shit.
Yeah.
All right. This has been another episode of the ROK Boyz Presents Truth Hurts podcast. You can find us eventually wherever you get your podcast. That's ROK Boyz with the Z Presents. Thank you for rocking with us.